Well, the big headline that is from the mayor's first draft of the budget was that it made cuts to the Housing Commission and some of the programs that it provides to the homeless population. So this new version seems to address all of that, while at the same time setting aside money for the mega shelter that the mayor is determined to open.
We have thousands of people that are living outdoors. Failure is not an option. We have to get these beds done. Now, it could be at the location that's currently proposed. It could be at another location. Bottom line, we need these additional beds.
And the lease agreement for the Middletown mega shelter is still being worked out, and it still needs council approval. But whether it opens or not, Mayor Gloria says he'll still find a way to add 1,000 shelter beds someplace in the city. Now, as for the Housing Commission, he says the commission identified $8 million that can be reallocated. They're also getting an additional $7 million from the state earlier than expected. So he says all of the services for homelessness will remain the same. Now, regarding criticism for cuts that affect low-income families, the mayor announced he restored after-school programs and teen centers. He says he did that by finding money here and there and by slowing down hiring in some departments. Now, this is a tough budget year. The mayor's office says the city is facing a $172 million deficit, so there are still cuts to the Office of Immigrant Affairs, to a cannabis social equity program. The mayor also proposes suspending contributions to the city's reserves for 1 year. Now, his opponent in the upcoming election, Larry Turner, says one-time fixes are not long-term solutions.
Let's go through the whole budget and you'll find that it is not sustainable. This is not something we're going to run into a worse problem next year. And this is something that's just going to eventually pass on to the next generation of taxpayers.
And Turner was also critical of that location for the proposed mega shelter, saying that that's not the best location for it. He was also critical of the mayor's proposal to increase the sales tax by 1 cent. He says this is not the time to increase taxes either. The full council will be voting on the mayor's latest budget proposal sometime next month. Heather and Anna.
Now, Kelly, you mentioned the mega shelter. We know council members met in a closed-door session to talk about that yesterday. What's the latest on it?
Well, we do know that the mayor said today that negotiations with the property owner are ongoing. We've been hearing that the latest proposal from the property owner potentially could include cheaper rent as well as a reduced lease term. Now, Mayor Gloria has said, this is a complicated deal. It's not going to come together overnight. I asked the question today, you're setting aside all of this money for the shelter when we don't know for sure if it's going to happen and what's going to happen with all that money if it doesn't go forward. And he says that he disagrees with the premise of the question. He says this is going to happen. It has to.
All right. Kelly Hassett, we'll see what happens next. Reporting live from downtown. Kelly, thanks.